Everybody, this is Kent Clothier with my business partner and faithful co-host Los Silva coming at you from Freedom Strategies. I'm going to be the very first to welcome you. We're going to talk about a big topic today. Los, what are we going to talk about today?
How to establish yourself as a strong personal brand that is recession proof. We might have to do a few, kind of like a mini series on this, because it is kind of a longer topic, and we like to keep these quick freedom strategies. That's what we decided this podcast would be about. So we might do 2 or 3 of these kind of in succession. But how to establish strong personal brand that is recession proof. We'll give you 4 actionable tips in this episode.
Okay, I'll jump out there with one, and then I think we just kind of toss it back and forth. Is that cool?
Yeah.
So I can definitely tell you one. They kind of tie together, but I have a pretty strong personal brand that's out there. I mean, if you go to my Facebook page, we've got 45,000 fans on that page, a lot of engagement, and I can tell you that's actually, we've been very methodical, very deliberate about how to do that, how to build that brand, how to make sure that it's well thought of. It's not just something we kind of just stuck our toe in the water and kind of just threw some stuff up. None of that has gone on. It has been very strategic, where our brand is all about trying to empower people, help people, kind of give them information, kind of echoing what we do here. And so one strategy I can tell you is provide real value, bring real content to the forefront, right? Definitely be sincere, be genuine. Your personal brand is a reflection of you. I mean, what are you passionate about? What are you really dialed in on? What can you bring real value, and start creating and cultivating content around that and sharing that information, kind of playing into that law of reciprocity mentality, meaning that give as much of that data, that good quality content, as you possibly can through a number of different distribution channels, which I'm sure you'll kind of talk about here, Los. But the bottom line is provide real value, right? Don't be trying to sell something. Don't be trying to pull one over on everybody. Be sincere with the people that will gravitate towards your brand and make them want to be a part of your world by the value you're bringing.
I agree with you, and I'm going to talk a little bit, maybe give 2 examples of some marketing channels that you can do using this. One of them, to establish a strong personal brand that is recession-proof, you need to make sure that you are standing the test of time. If you're going to stand the test of time, you need to understand 2 things. I'm here for the long run, and I'm here doing something that I'm going to be doing for a long time. So, that said, one of the best and biggest things you can do right now, not thinking about SEO or anything like that, is write prolific content, and that's through content marketing, article marketing. I do that a lot. It takes me a significant amount of time. I don't outsource it. I write 5,000 to 12,000 to 15,000 words, guides, very long things on very general but strategic topics that I know will be searched this year, next year, the next year. I don't jump on trends. I don't jump on the quick thing that'll get me a quick bump. I don't care about quick bumps. I want you to Google me, and I want you to Google it 5 years from now, and we're still talking about these big topics, because these are things that I can talk about from today to 5 years from now to 10 years from now. So I'm very focused on creating content that is going to stick wherever and whenever it is searched. So that's a big way, because that starts to slowly, as time goes by, build that brand, that authority, and that positioning.
What is give me for the sake of everybody on here, give us one example of that. When people are trying to think in terms of, hey, something that's going to stand the test of time.
So I wrote I think it's like 15,000 words or so. I wrote an article called The Biz Dev Bible, everything a startup needs to know and understand about business development. And in that circle, business development is creating integrations, partnerships, strategic sales, methodologies, and things like that. And so I broke it down into small, every article is about 5 or 6 articles, but I tied it all into a very big guide to kind of give as much value as I possibly could from the beginning. And then I'm going to start breaking down those topics a little bit more granularly as things go with case studies and different things like that. But that's something that that's something that I have a lot of passion. I'm very good at. So that's something that I felt that I could write about.
No, that's good. That's good. I can also talk to you a little bit. One of the channels that I think a lot of people, well, two channels, and I know you'll kind of elaborate on this, maybe in some follow up here, but it's never been easier to create online celebrity than right now. At least not in our lifetimes. I mean, it is unbelievable how fast you can rise to the top of your industry through just really strategic marketing between video, articles, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram. There are so many channels out there that can quickly elevate you to a point to where you are in a position of authority. I think it's a really, really good question, but I definitely think we probably should break this up over a couple more sessions to kind of talk through it on, how to deploy some of these assets, how to really get that content into the right hands, how to make sure that people are finding you, and that you're ultimately that you figure out a way to monetize it. So that would be my suggestion when we break this up.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what we'll do. We'll break it up, and I'll give the fourth thing, and that's kind of what we'll break it into, and that's multi-channel cross promotion, which would be your Google, your video on YouTube, your blog, your podcasting, if you so choose to do it, using and leveraging Google Plus, Pinterest, Facebook, of course, Twitter, direct response, and actually just spending money on ads, all the way to Amazon. Okay, so that's probably about 7 different things. I don't want anybody to get overwhelmed because we're not on all 7. We don't need to be, right? We're in what we know that we're going to be best received and we enjoy doing. I'm not running around on Pinterest. Maybe I could use a Pinterest strategy. I don't care about it. I don't have time for that. It's just not in my wheelhouse. I'm not going to focus on it right now. I'm good at content marketing. I'm good at Facebook. I get social. I understand podcasting and the ecosystem that you can create by diversifying one piece of content into more, and we can talk about that. But that's our wheelhouse, right? We're not going in doing 10, 15 different things, and neither should you. Focus on what you like. There's Instagram famous people that are in fitness and health and wealth and all these things. They're only focused on that channel. Focus on one channel and just own that channel for a while, and maybe then tie in to another channel. And as time goes, have a structured strategy that you're going to deploy slowly but strategically to create that long-term recession-proof brand.
Yeah, 100%. So let's talk over the course of next. So we'll call this part 1, and then we'll break it up over a couple more sessions and really kind of dive into this a little bit deeper.
Sounds good, man. All right, guys. On behalf of myself and Kent Clothier, we will see you on the next one.
Take care, guys.